am just always out of breath at the moment. And I am 23 weeks. 23 weeks. And I feel huge. I'm just always out of breath, and I feel a lot further along than 23 weeks. But anyway, hi, welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Ellie. I am a mum of nearly 2 boys. I have 3-year-old Leo, who's just playing in his room next door, and I have a 23-week-old baby in my tummy who is also a boy, and we have chosen his name. We pretty much knew his name before I was even pregnant. It's a name that we've always liked, so it was a really easy decision for us. But what I thought I would do today is share the other names that I really loved, because I did make a list. I made a list of other boy names and obviously girl names before we found out it was a boy. Although we did go with our original first choice anyway, I thought, why not share the names that we nearly used. I know that these sort of videos have been really helpful for me while we were making our decisions, so hopefully this will be helpful to someone out there. Okay, so I'm just gonna get straight into it, and I'm gonna start with my number 2 name choice. So this was one that I was really keen on, and Clint was just a little bit iffy about it, and like I said, we went with our original choice, but I absolutely loved this one. If we ever have another boy, it will go straight on my list, and that name is Mickey. I love the name Mickey. I just think it's so cute. I could just see a little Mickey running around the house. So that was my number 2 choice. Other names that were also on my boy list name were Brody. I have always liked the name Brody. I follow a few people on Instagram who have a little Brody, and I thought that was a really cute name. I also love Luca. I've always really loved the name Parker, but some family friends of ours have a little boy called Parker, so we never could have chosen that one, but a really adorable name. Also have always loved the name Max. I actually really wanted to call Leo Max, and we had loads of arguments about it because Clint wanted Leo. I was really into Max, but he wasn't having Max at all, and I still love the name Leo, so we went with Leo in the end. But I really have always loved that name. For some reason Clint's just not into it, but I think it's a really strong boy name. And the last one on my list for boys was Sonny, and that's spelt with an O, so S-O-N-N-Y. So it's Mickey, Brody, Luca, Parker, Max and Sonny. They were our maybe boy names. Now I do have my list of girl names here as well. Now the girl name that is at the top of my list is the name that we were 100% going to use if baby was a girl. So I'm not going to tell you that one because we don't think we're going to have any more children, but you just don't know what the future holds. And if we ever end up having another and having a girl, this would be the name that we use. So I'm going to keep that one under my hat, but I'm going to tell you the others that were on my list. So underneath our ultimate favourite girl name was Dixie. We love the name Dixie. We've loved it for years. The reason we actually really like this name is because our old neighbour in our old house had a dog called Dixie, and that doesn't sound like the best way to like fall in love with a name, you know, from a dog, but we just thought it was really cute, so we've always had that in mind. I also love the name Indy. That's with an IE on the end. Sorry if you heard that. That was Leo's Nerf gun casually going off in the background. I also love the name Billy. That was on my list for a girl. So B-I-L-L-I-E. So the female version of Billy. Love that name. And again, similar, Betsy. So B-E-T-S-Y. Really like the name Betsy. Those old-fashioned names just never go out. I have always been obsessed with the name Mabel, which again is a more old-fashioned girl's name, but Clint is like really anti the old-fashioned names. I really love them, he's really not into them, so ultimately that wins. But Mabel I just love. I think I'm gonna get around it by one day having a dog and calling it Mabel, if he won't let me ever call a child Mabel. Betsy and Mabel, two really old school names that are really pretty. I also love Wren, and that is spelt with a W, so W-R-E-N. I just think that's really unusual and a bit quirky, and yeah, I just really like that. And I've always loved the name Erin, so E-R-I-N. I love the name Erin as well. So these were all my sort of long-term girl names that I've liked for ages, and I would have been happy with any of them, but we ended up going for the one at the top of my list, which is a secret. So that was Dixie, Indy, Billy, Betsy, Mabel, Wren, and Erin. So they are the names that could have been. Like I said, we have chosen our boy name. It was quite an easy choice for us, and I have decided to keep it secret. I don't keep many secrets on here. You know, I told you guys it was a boy really soon. I told you guys I was pregnant really soon. So it's nice to just have one secret. I did give away a little clue when I was working with a jewelry company on Instagram. I've had both the boys' names engraved on a necklace, and I sort of blurred out the baby's name and kept the first letter. And we've had lots of guesses, and there may be one or two people who actually guessed correctly. So if you want to have a little look, you can go on my Instagram and see if you can guess the baby boy's name. But you won't find out until he is here. If you're new, he is due in April. So a spring baby. Leo's birthday is also in April. Leo is the 27th of April. This baby is due the 16th of April. So yeah, 11 days apart, which means there is a risk of having the same birthday, which I am really praying doesn't happen. Leo was a due date baby, so let's just hope we've got another due date baby on the way. Thank you so much for watching my latest YouTube video, sharing the names that I might have used but won't be using. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Lots more videos coming your way, and I will see you guys in my next one.